We're back for the second half. People are saying this is Battletech, not anime, but I'm anime as fuck, so Battletech is getting anime.
Had very tsundere moments.
You guys, your unit starts getting paid immediately for being on standby, which is enough to stop bleeding cash out.
Good.
It takes several months before a before a jump ship is capable of taking you to the periphery, and then you have to make 2 jumps. You have to make jumps to the periphery and then 2 jumps past the periphery. So the final jump is on August 1st of 3049. And you're all gathered onto the jump ship bridge as the jump begins. Your pilot and everybody else is on the drop ship because you'll be detaching immediately. But it's just the normal, everybody's on the jump ship just to make sure nothing happens. And the captain, jump ship captain Der Rommelstein, I think is floating 0G over to Butch McGurk and like elbowing him in the stomach, and he's like, you ready? You ready?
I have a full size like yard trash bag.
Is this, it's gonna be a rough trip for someone with transit disorientation syndrome, eh?
Goldstack just walks up and just slips him a freaking injection.
Oh, that's not going to help him, lad.
I don't think that should do anything for me.
It's worked before.
I saw him on the last 5 jumps. He's going to be out of it.
It's worked to stop it for at least till he can get to somewhere.
I think Bandito has like 6 packs just prepared for each time we stop.
Yeah, Goldstack
rehydrate. Yeah.
Goldstack's just literally standing straight and normal.
So,
even in 0G.
Captain Crow is on the bridge as well. Crystal Loft would normally be here, but because she's the dropship pilot, she's on the dropship getting ready to launch it. You start the jump, which involves creating a radiation field around the jump ship and then collapsing it and forcing you to appear somewhere else. Of course, you begin throwing up as soon as you come out of the other end and feeling terrible. I need you to look up the rules for transit disorientation syndrome, by the way. I think it gives you some negatives to immediate actions for like days afterward or something like that.
Okay.
So after 30 or 40 seconds, the radiation field clears and sensors start winding up on the jump ship bridge. Everybody's like cheering for each other. You're in the correct spot. The jump ship captain, Ramelstein's just like, well, Commander, it seems we got you to where you're supposed to go. And that's when an alarm goes off on the bridge, proximity warning, that a incoming radiation field is forming too close, and an emergence wave is going to injure the jump ship. And everyone snaps into action as the lights go red on the bridge, and the jump ship begins moving very slowly away from this weird wormhole in space that begins forming as a radiation bubble keeps expanding. So I'm curious if any of you have experienced this kind of phenomenon before, like 2 jump ships jumping on top of each other.
I probably have, working with the Explorer Corps and Comstar.
It's freaking out. It's really loud in here. People are shouting at each other. Alarms are going off. People are using naval lingo, so even if you're listening to them, you still can't understand what they're saying.
Is there anything like, I don't know, it's like maybe over here something? Like as if they have like some sort of idea what might be coming through it?
Yeah, so you hear one of the sensor techs counting down time. He's just like, sir, I don't think it's going to be very big. The bubble's about to collapse. Hasn't been very long. And the captain, Rommelstein's just like, good, excellent. Probably not bandits then. Eh? I keep forgetting he's Canadian. Giving him other accents. Eh?
Good. All right. Anything else out of the ordinary?
So, something appears in the distance. It's too small to see visibly very well, but the sensor tech's just like, what the hell is that? The captain gets on the communications and starts sending out like a standard greeting to them. And one of the techs is just like, what the hell is a Hunter class dropship? Is this Comstar tech or is this a Combine attack? And the captain is just on the communications. He's like, you're the Steel who? I don't care who you are, asshole. This is dangerous flying. You need to back off. Then he clicks off the communicator and is listening and turns to Captain Crow and says, Commander, you might want to get back to your dropship as soon as possible. I don't know what's about to happen. And he clicks the communicator back on and says, no, I don't want to enter your batch call. If you keep those guns hot, we'll come at you with everything we've got. Attacking a jump ship is an act of war. Sensors, what's up with this Union-class dropship? That's no standard issue. And we get like a side-by-side comparison of the docking ring where your Union dropship is docked, and then this new Union dropship, which is seemingly slightly bigger and has a completely different sensor array. Two aerospace fighters detach from outside of the dropship and begin heading towards the jump ship. And that's when the bridge of the jump ship explodes. So I need everybody to make a reflex save real quick.
Let's say it's like, aren't we on the bridge? Okay.
Yes. Yep. You need to make a reflex roll.
Couldn't my sixth sense have told me that this was going, like, give me some sort of warning, or?
I don't think so.
I know I get like a rough gut feeling or something.
All right, reflex.
All right, mine is a flat roll.
7. Okay, that's a
7.
fail.
My reflexes.
All right, here we go.
Okay, it says I'm treated as stunned for 20 minutes after a jump.
That's bad for you.
So let me look up what stunned.
You've also
4,
failed.
That's a fail.
I have a 4 in reflex as my score, but no attribute mod.
All right, make a roll.
Damn.
You pass.
A stunned character may take no actions until they shake off the stunned effect,
We'll assume you've shaken it off.
which requires a simple action.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. So now I'm nauseated for 3d6 hours where I take a -1 to my stuff.
All right, so you have a -1 to this roll on top of your reflex modifier.
Okay. Sorry. I had to look that up.
Nope, it's fine. It's exactly what I need you to do.
My reflex modifier is 0.
Great.
So I'm
So
just-
you need to get a 9 on this roll. Nope.
Nope.
Everybody but Goldstack fails. So
I get sucked out the window, Princess Leia style.
that's
Spoilers.
that's not exactly what happens.
Do we get to go back in, Princess
Yeah,
Leia?
okay, Jesus
No.
back in there. All right.
So Goldstag pushes ahead of everybody else and
I use my
is
vomit as a projectile to. That's my way back in. No. Sorry.
Goldstack pushes ahead and is swimming like a fish in 0G. Boop, 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 which makes no surprise because he's used to 0G environments for long periods of time. The rest of you stumble, and Crow has to push you along and is literally like taking the 3 of you and like bouncing you off walls Pong style to keep you moving in the correct direction.
My bag of vomit is just like fucking going everywhere.
All of you are nauseated and stunned from just like brief 0G vacuum like laser afterburn. The emergency bulkheads are slamming down everywhere because the bridge is on fire and the fire's spreading through the ship. And you can physically hear the impacts of like missiles slamming into the long thin jump ship all along the length. There's like an engineer in the engine room who's just like, we just took another laser blast. We've lost engine 3. The KF drive's down. Everybody's screaming. You get to the point where you're at the docking collar. Goldstag makes the turn correctly and manages to like take a right turn and sail down the correct corridor. the rest of you who aren't under your own power end up like floating in free space. So imagine like a empty cargo hold area and you're trying to get to a door. There's literally no way for that to happen for you. And so what happens is Crow like goes among you and starts kicking you all towards the door. So you guys go one way as he's like pushing all of you very slowly, but equal and opposite force, he goes sailing in the other direction very quickly. As the emergency bulkhead drops down to like keep all of you on the dropship, and you can hear the dropship physically detaching, Crow is still on the jump ship. And then the jump ship explodes while you watch. And that's when the bridge of the dropship gets taken out as well.
Holy crap.
So your dropship is on fire. You can hear Baron calling from the engine room. He's just like, I need any officer at all, anyone who's alive to get down here. We've got problems.
God damn. I'll do the
You heard him. Let's go.
Oh. And Bandito goes rushing.
Yeah. I feel like that's all where we go then.
You all arrive in the dropship's engine room bay. Your secondary pilot, Prince, is strapped into the chair there, and has like. So let's be clear: you can't fly a dropship perfectly from the engine room, but they're like setting up a chair and like as many controls as they can. You start to get pushed down onto the deck, and then it gets really bad when they kick on a 2.5G turn, and your weight literally 2.5s. Baron is like sagging under the weight. He's just like, all right, this is the situation. Our bridge has been hit. The first lieutenant is in a coma. Apparently, Assman stabilized her. But we're under a controlled flight, heading towards core. One of the dropship's fighters is down. The other fighter is pursuing us. I don't know how long we'll be able to fight them off, but we've got a lot of weaponry. First Lieutenant, you're in charge.
All right, we need to burn for the planet as hard as we can.
We're already doing that. You can see him like sagging even more. He's just like
there.
The red sacks
Are
like
all
under
the
his eye.
guns are all the guns operated by the?
So yeah, he's just like, you know, all of the dropship gunnery controls were on the bridge. We have people going. We have Marines going out to the pods to try to operate them manually.
What about our mechs?
He's just like, we can't open the mech bay in this situation. We're in the mech bay, for God's sakes.
What about the vehicle bay?
He's just like, it's all one bay, sir. He's like barely hanging on. It's just like you can see his eyes over the table he's hanging on to.
His vision is starting to like close down.
Just like,
all the weapons
we need to start
are up on the bridge. Is there any way we can wire them to one of our mechs?
that's an interesting question.
Just hook up that Bluetooth. Though.
He's just like,
everything is better with Bluetooth.
I could try, but by the time I get it done, this will be over one way or the other.
Just get your Google Home.
I think what we need to do is just brace for impact. Get down there.
Any way we can get any weapons online. Take that fighter out.
I want to try and get to a gun.
All right.
That's what I like to do.
Who's going to a gun?
I'm going to a gun.
Bandito
Everyone,
to the
get
gun.
to.
All right. I want to point out that none of you have gunnery aerospace.
I'm going.
Is that the?
There are
okay.
plenty of guns. It's just that you aren't very good at shooting them.
I
That's
don't.
fine.
All right.
I think it would be gunnery turret, not aerospace.
Is that a thing? No, gunnery
Yeah,
turrets. Gunnery turrets for vehicles.
Yeah, this would be gunnery. I believe this would be gunnery
Shooting in
aerospace
space.
or gunnery spacecraft. But it doesn't matter because it's the same core stats each.
I'm sure we're all.
They're all the same course stuff.
You guys are not skilled at doing this.
I'm going to be heading to the dock with the other doctors trying to stabilize anyone.
Okay.
It's,
I mean, there are a lot of
I think
casualties.
the thing is that we just
I'm
need
gonna try and
people
help.
in them. So yeah, you know,
Yeah, I'm going to help try and
I'll
Alright.
the
miss.
casualties at a minimum.
So, the fight lasts for several more hours. There's a lot of weapons spray behind you in your wake as you try to take out the enemy fighter. At some point, they either run out of ammunition or patience and return back to their dropship. Rather than burn at 2.5 Gs like you guys are, they stay at a leisurely 0.75 G burn towards the planet. And you guys are called in for a briefing by the Baron.
Okay, go to it.
So he's just like, I suppose that makes me unit executive officer for now. So this
Indeed.
is what we have on the docket. It's a 7-day trip, but at the burn rate we're going at, it's going to be 4.5 days before we land on planet. We don't have full control over the dropship, and Prince tells me that there's a pretty good chance that we're going to crash somewhere in the wastelands. The whole planet is a wastelands, so we'll crash somewhere on the middle of an ice rock.
Sounds about right.
We have several days. Is there any way to increase our control capabilities?
I'll do what I can, but I'm no dropship mechanic. And we don't have he's just like, we don't have a dropship mechanic.
Once we get on the ground, has any of our fighting capability been damaged?
None of our vehicles are capable of working in the cold.
Only our mechs.
The only thing we could do is take the long tom up a dropship ramp and fire out the side of the dropship. It'd be very incredibly dangerous, but we could do it. The infantry have all been issued snowsuits, so they should be relatively fine for what that's worth.
So we were expected to show up here and be outfitted for the cold. Is that correct?
Yes. They were going to refit your vehicles for you with the cold ready gear.
But the mechs are good.
The mechs mechs will operate in space and underwater. Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, I know how to freaking pilot a mech on top of a freaking.
Do we feel like risking the long tom?
I wouldn't risk it.
Based on their course and speed and our course and speed, how much time will we have on surface before their aerospace fighter arrives?
It looks like they're bringing their aerospace fighter back. I'm guessing that we'll have at least 3 days before they land. But who knows whether they'll come for us or whether they'll try to take out the settlement.
Do we have an estimation on how far we'll be from the settlement?
No.
Okay.
Sensors have been a little fuzzy.
Can I go try to help with that at all?
He's just like, listen, we're burning at 2.5 Gs. There's
fair.
no way you're going to go outside the ship right now to start repairing it.
That's fair.
We need to land and then work on making repairs.
Okay.
All right.
I know it's
So-
not your field, but do you have any prediction on whether or not you're going to be able to get this thing back in the air?
He's just like, you'd have to talk to Prince.
Okay.
I'm way more worried about getting it down on the ground than I am taking off again.
Gotcha.
One step at a time, I think,
Yes,
gentlemen.
so let's just worry about getting to the ground first. Then we need to just kind of unload the mechs.
It's going to
That
be even
way.
worse. We won't have reinforcements here for some time. We're it.
That's to be expected.
It'll take at least a month for that for the jump ship to go missing. And then they'll have to send a relief jump ship, which will probably also be destroyed.
So we're looking at a minimum of 2 months.
Maybe more.
I think plan B will be after we land, get the mechs out, try to get a hold of the settlement if it's not already blown up smithereens by the time we get over there, depending on where we land.
So I thought you should take a look at this. And he pulls up a sensor splash from the jump ship. And he's like, I've never seen a jump ship that looks like this before, but take a look at this. And he starts like zooming in. Boop, boop, boop.
Zoom, enhance.
Goldseg, you recognize it immediately. There's a hyperpulse generator array on the jump ship, which literally no one has. Not even Comstar has jump ships with HPGs. They can send communications.
How in the hell does that jump ship have that? Not even one of the best Comstar jump ships have those.
I was looking at the incoming sensor data as well. Take a look at this. And he plays back the attack on the jump ship bridge from your dropship's perspective. And instead of being a solid beam of light, the laser is blinking constantly, like a bunch of needle darts hitting the bridge rather than one solid beam. He's just, I've never seen technology like this, and I've been doing this a long time. I have a doctorate in engineering from Atreus.
Hell, I've never
So
seen.
whoever they are, they have technology more advanced than our own.
I think this is a combine attack.
Doctor?
I don't. I've had a combine attack at one of my a jump ship years ago, but never seen tech like this on any of theirs. Not even I've never seen Comstar weaponry like that either. So whoever it is, it's far advanced than anything I've ever seen.
Perhaps we should worry about the specifics later after we worry about ourselves right now.
So, yeah, the Baron is just like, this is what we'll have to do when we land on planet. As you
Indeed.
can see, it's not going to be easy moving around the dropship at 2.5 Gs. So, I've ordered all troops to limit their activity as much as possible. Also, our computer systems are a little fuzzy. 9 Lives is working on it, and I'm doing what I can as well. But
I could try and assist with that.
here are our list of tasks when we get on the ground. There's a huge data file that was sent to us by the enemy jump ship, but I haven't been able to break the encryption yet. If someone wants to take a look at that, that would be a possible task.
I'll take a look.
Also,
What would that
the
use?
first lieutenant is in a coma. It would surely help if we had our dropship captain and executive officer back. Third, the captain is missing. No one has seen Crow since the attack.
He was on the.
He was on the jump ship.
So he just like coughs for a second and then marks that task off, and
It's like, check.
He was on the drop ship.
someone's going to need to get the infantry prepared and in order. Also, the sensors on the outside of the hull need repairing. The vehicles need cold weather conversion that we can give them, and someone needs to handle the logistics.
I'll worry about the computers.
Wait, what's your
Officer,
computer?
warrant officer, I think you need to worry about the infantry.
Doctor, obviously you will need to handle the medical situation. McGurk, if you could get the infantry squared away, and if that lieutenant gives you any trouble, send him to me and I'll take care of him. The sensors, I believe we'll have to wait till we're actually on the ground.
You'll have to wait to do all these tasks until you're on the ground. Yep. And you can only pick one of them. So, what are you doing, Harridan?
Basically coordinating everything, the administrative aspects.
All right.
I think I'll.
What was the last one? That was the last one, wasn't it?
Logistics. Yep.
Well, we need a sensor. I think I'll work on the sensors
So you want to do sensors instead of communications?
instead of the. I was planning on doing the file that was sent, but if we need
Okay.
sensors
No.
up,
Let's make that roll now while you're dropping to the planet.
I thought I could make that one. Right?
It's-
Does that take
So it's
computers?
you in the communications room. You're like strapped into a dropship chair. You're being like pressed into it. You're just like doop doop.
It's like really slow.
So you're gonna take a
exaggerated
-1 to this, and you need to make a electronics roll.
Hold on a second.
There is no electronic roll.
You sure?
Yeah. the
Should be
only
something like
E1
that.
Escape artist. Just computers, but
Yeah,
Computer-
computers.
Okay, so it's -1.
Yep.
I'm at a +2. I don't think anybody's assisting me, is there?
Nope.
I could
I
assist.
cannot.
I mean-
I'm +2.
There's no assisting on this particular roll.
All right. So +2.
Literally strapped into a chair, dying.
Now we need to find out.
Oh.
6.
All right, so here's what happens. You start deciphering the text. It's massive. And it's confusing. There's words like Bachal, Bondsman, Codex, Steel Viper, Star League, just huge fucking data files filled with stuff. At some point you run across a poem. And there's there's like 20
he's in a hike
diaries, not diary entries. There's like
Slow-
20 different diaries included in here. That's like the daily life of a mech warrior, and you're just like, what the fuck is this
It's
shit?
like it's a slow motion scratching head because of the
It's like-
keyboard's just like
Is it like roses are red, violets are blue? I'm gonna get in my mech and kill you. Like,
There's
I guess I'll like keep trying to work on it, maybe if possible.
you run across all these entries for just like a guy who calls himself Elemental, and he's just like, today was a good day. I crushed a man's skull with my bare hands.
What the
It's like hundreds of entries like that.
I
Like,
was
you don't know what these are supposed to mean, but like you have no way of sorting it, right? There's no index
Yeah,
file
I
that
was just like-
you've uncoded.
just keep sending what I find. Be like, hey, this is what I'm finding in this. This makes no damn sense. So sorry if it doesn't to you. I don't know. Maybe keep working on it because I don't.
It's their encyclopedia.
When you're halfway to the planet, the dropship flips end for end, and you start the deceleration burn. Yeah, it's bad. There's vomit everywhere on the ship.
Oh god.
The infantry are
Saxon's
not
like-
having a good time of it.
Gold Sax just at like at the moment to flip, he kind of jumps and was able to land back on the right way.
I think we're all strapped in.
Yeah.
We're all, there's no jumping for anybody. We're strapped in. Yeah. Anything else we can do while we're still or prior to being flipped?
Nope. So, you land on the wrong side of the planet.
Shit.
Perfect.
The dropship goes down in the middle of nowhere, as far from like literally the exact opposite side. As you're going down, the pilot Prince, she's just like, I'm sorry, I can't make it work like this. I'm just trying to get us into the atmosphere.
Prince,
Fine,
as long as
don't-
you can get us down alive, that's all that's important.
So your dropship lands on the edge of a lake, and the lake cracks from the heat of the engines, and the dropship begins tilting and falling into the lake before it refreezes.
Oh, great! So the two of the struts are in the eye, embedded in the ice.
Yep.
Awesome.
Your dropship's bays, the doors don't flush with the ground, so your mechs are gonna have to like climb up the side of a hill and then jump down to get outside.
Well, that'll be
Sweet.
fun for the crab.
Yeah, it's gonna be real bad for the crab. So
Yep.
each of you chose to do something. You failed to unlock the data file correctly.
Worth a shot.
Let's do it in order. We have a coma patient. We are trying to stabilize our first lieutenant, Crystal Loft, before she dies.
All right.
So let's go ahead and make a surgery roll real quick.
We get
Oh, we
that
lost Rad.
We just lost Rad again, but that's
Oh,
fine.
no.
We lose Rad all the time.
He's the reason why people come, though.
Hell yeah.
Basically him and SidAlpha, yeah.
It's mostly him.
The rest of us are just stage dressing.
People
Oh my
just
god.
can't
If you get
read
Snake
it.
Eyes, she just dies, so that's how it is.
Wow, really? Snake Eyes? Snake Eyes,
I
you
mean,
guys?
Snake Eyes on a major surgery with a coma patient?
It's pretty deadly.
That's-
Pretty deadly. Are you making this roll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me a
sure.
sec. It's
So what else do is communications and then sensors separate?
plus
Yes.
4, plus
So
4.
sensors need to be repaired outside the ship. Like they physically need to have a new array set up.
All right.
So the things are set up a patrol, deal with the coma patient, prepare the infantry, sensor repair, cold weather convert the vehicles as best as possible, and handle administration and logistics on the ship.
Bandito, if you are going to be working on the sensors, I do have a little package down in my storage bay that should be helpful.
Uh-huh. What is it?
And I send you directions for my equipment cache that contains, let me find that contains 5 seismic sensors and a sensor monitor.
Oh, I didn't know it was my birthday.
All right.
Interesting.
I'm good to
All right.
roll with it. +4.
And I bought those before we started episode 1.
There's
It's a
never, like, set
-2.
them up.
You have a -2 to this roll, so you roll at a +2.
Um, all right, so I roll a +2. Okay, here goes nothing.
Hey guys.
7.
Uh,
What?
Nine.
She
Hey,
will
guys.
eventually recover.
I got a 9.
Excellent.
Not bad.
She's going to stay in the coma for at least a month, right? So you bring her into a medically induced coma. Her body needs time to repair. It's going to take at least a month, maybe a little bit more. If it gets really bad, you can pull her out of it, but she'll definitely die after a few hours. She's missing several internal organs that were perforated by shrapnel as a screen exploded in front of her.
Can we get her a cool Iron Man like disc?
That's not how it works.
Shrapnel out of
Okay.
We aren't combining this with both the Star Wars and Marvel Cinematic
Carry
Universes.
around a car battery.
So what needs to be done for the sensors?
Someone is going to have to go outside and do a repair roll for the sensors.
What would that be?
Well, first you're going to have to survive in the cold, and then you're going to have to do.
Oh, nice.
Can you get
Anyone other than me?
Does he have cold equipment?
Don't we have like?
You will get cold equipment. That will mean you'll only take a -1 penalty, and you'll have to make a sensor operations check.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
You aren't used to working with dropship rated sensors, so you'll take another -1. So you have a -2 on this roll.
So I'm doing this with a +2. Got it.
Failure doesn't mean the sensors don't get set up. It just means that they're super shitty.
Just means death.
Yeah. Okay. So
Which makes me even
+2.
happier that I have those
Yeah.
seismic sensors with me.
Nope. Press
I
the
mean,
button. Press
This is
the
a
button.
planet where seismic sensors will work out real well. Nope.
5,
7.
So you get the
Can
repairs
I-
underway. You set out some seismic sensor
I was
pods.
gonna say, can I just spin an edge to make it better?
Yeah, you can spend an edge to give it a +1, or you can try to re-roll it.
I think I'll just give it a +1, make it a good 8.
All right.
It was,
So you're out there and you're repairing the thing. The array's about to fall off the side of the dropship, and you're just like, no! You like swing using the bungee cord, and physically you like grab it with your body and arc weld it on. And then inside the dropship, a green light goes off somewhere, and you just hear a computerized voice just go, "Sensors online."
oh, thank God. All right. Okay. So next I want to set up the sensor nodes.
The seismic
Kenneth
sensors.
Cross.
So yes.
No, you set up the sensor nodes as part of that.
Okay.
yeah.
Around the dropship. So here's what the sensor nodes report back. This area has extremely high iron content. Without the seismic sensors, you wouldn't be able to detect much smaller than a dropship.
Yeah, these provide bonuses to sensor op roll. The
Sweet.
mods are +6 for Battletech, +5 for Pondothemad, +3 for ground and naval vehicles, +2 for battle armor, and +1 for infantry.
Okay.
In this environment, the only way you can get any sensor roll at all is with seismic sensors.
Okay.
You basically landed on an iron plate that has an electromagnetic field around it.
So those are pretty damn crucial. Got
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
It's fucking garbage.
I'm really glad I have them.
Also, your seismic sensors give you a report. When you try to take off with the dropship, it's gonna melt the lake again. So you're gonna need some pretty fancy piloting to keep the dropship level before taking off. Also, if you fire the dropship's engines up to power up its weaponry, it's gonna start melting the ice and cause the dropship to tip over. But you might have some time. It's not clear how long or how many shots you could take.
So basically, we need to get this thing repaired and on stable ground. Otherwise, its weapons are going to be virtually useless.
Sounds about right. Okay. What's next? Communications? Unless we can't do those.
I mean,
Or do
somebody
we need
else,
to go to
other people are
infantry
doing
first?
stuff in this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So, McGurk, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get the infantry all spun up.
All right, do a career soldier roll. What are you having them do? I mean,
Can
they're on a dropship. They have weapons, and they have weapons that will fire in the cold, and they have not like exosuits, but they've got like snowsuits that
Cold
will
weather stuff.
yeah, they can survive for a few hours in the cold before they freeze to death.
Do they have anti-mech stuff or no?
Yes, your infantry have been training for over 2 years now in anti-mech tactics.
Specifically, okay.
Will I have enough time to be able to issue an aid on that?
If that's all you're doing, then yes.
But you're gonna do
Well, I mean,
logistics
in
stuff.
addition to the logistics.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what I'm having them do. I'm basically, it's just like ready battle drill 1, right? Like get dressed, put on all your battle rattled, fucking lock and load, like red status, and then have them staged like I lost connection as you were describing our ramp situation, but I want them staged in
The whole
ship.
dropship is like at a 20-degree angle.
Okay, I want them staged in the ship, like ready to deploy, right?
Okay.
Like go. I don't want to put them out in the weather if there's nothing to shoot at.
All right. You will get an aid from Second Lieutenant Milner here.
Okay.
It's +6.
But am I still taking a -1?
Yes.
It's been
Yep.
an hour. I'm not sick anymore.
Oh, then you're good. You're good.
Okay, all right. So +6.
Yeah, it's been days.
Meow. What
Cha-cha.
are you doing with my
So
dice,
12.
Sergeant?
6 + 6.
12. All right. So your men are ready to go at basically a moment's notice. There's not a lot they can do in a mech combat. And you'll have to open the dropship bay, which will expose the inside of the dropship to fire. But if it comes down to it, they can probably give you 1 round of covering fire before shit gets real.
Okay. That's fine.
Deathwish, you got shit to do, my friend.
Logistics. I have to keep
I
all
mean,
this stuff coordinated.
Someone has to make sure. Yeah, someone has to make sure everybody's getting to where they're going. But you also need to make sure everybody's getting meals and properly hydrated and not freezing to death. And that the air conditioning on this dropship, which notoriously breaks down all the time, doesn't break down right at this moment and kill you.
Fun.
Should be priority. That one should be priority.
So would this be career soldier administration?
It's going to be administration for sure.
Oh God! All I get is a +1.
Eight.
6, 7, 8.
Not bad. Not
8
bad.
is what you needed. Everyone has a place to sleep, food to eat, things keep moving along. The mess is making what they need. Someone's making sure everybody has blankets and water bottles.
Okay.
So you all start picking up weird communications coming from across the planet.
Any way I could boost the signal?
Yep, no problem. You start boosting the signal, and it is a TV show about some animals in battle armor going across the planet. They're led by a parakeet named Polly, and it's called The Adventures of Clan Spaniel.
What the fuck?
And they're all like, we're here to take back the inner sphere. We're here to fight back against the red monkey, blue monkey, purple monkey, green monkey, and yellow monkey. And it's just these like animals fighting these monkeys. And it looks like a children's show. But they're saying words you've never heard of before, like Stravag, Dezgra, Darkcast. Like, it's fucking confusing as hell.
So we're basically we're catching their Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
Is this some kind of code? Like, is this an encrypted message?
Is that what you see when you look at it? You're like,
So
why is there a
animal.
bull with battle armor on? Is this...
What is the parakeet about? I need my crypto key.
What the hell is a Stravag?
Any possible way I can relate any of this to the mumbo jumbo I was messing with the message?
Yeah, I mean, words like Dezgra, Stravag, all of them show up numerous times throughout that message that you saw before.
Okay.
There's
yeah,
no
this is-
definition for it, though.
Yeah, this is the same mumbo jumbo that was in that message. So, same people? You're sitting on a broadcast? Taking back the inner sphere?
Most confused. We called that.
As you're watching
I
it,
was,
Harridan, Gray, it's actually pretty well made. Like, high quality productive value. It's pretty entertaining.
I guess
Confusing as hell, though.
Save it for later for conspiracy wall shenanigans.
Yeah, I start cutting out pictures and putting them on the wall and connecting them with yarn.
I'm good.
Same thing. Using my wall.
Yeah.
There's the one with the Lyran stuff on the
You
one.
go to the wall and I'm like, I'll get the yarn, and I walk.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's just like freed up a whole nother wall for like this stuff. There's one wall with all the Lyran stuff.
In the meantime,
say-
gentlemen, we should probably help with the cold weather conversions. We need our vehicles up and running. as
We
fast
need
as possible.
communications. as well,
Yeah,
don't
you
we?
guys are starting to say that, and the green light that indicates sensors are working starts blinking. And you hear over the dropship's internal communications, Melissa Akron, the pilot, say, "This is Prince. We have incoming Battlemechs. Report. Incoming Battlemechs. All pilots
Okay,
report
time
to
to
your
go."
mechs."
Boom. Okay, I want to inquire. Can we field? I want to field every mech we have. Like, it's literally all we got. Well,
There's no one to pilot the Battlemaster.
Okay,
I will pilot the
we have no one. Like, we have no one.
And the Wolfhound is still being lowered from its... It was strapped to the
Okay.
ceiling.
So
All right.
I
see what you did there.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. Listen, at some point soon, you guys will be in charge of the unit and can make decisions like these.
All right.
But
get
for
my
now,
crab.
you have to stand on your own for the
We'll get my
season 1.
Wolverine.
So you can all deploy within 3 hexes of the dropship.
Dang. Diggity dang dang. All right, let's set up based on our new playbook here.
Doctor, remember what happened in the simulators?
I do.
On cover.
Fortunately, we don't have much by way of cover.
Welcome
we
to the
have-
ice fields.
We're gonna have a distance, long distance griffin, a mid. crab.
Is there a direction?
Yes, they're coming from the east
Okay,
on
so,
the dawn
that
of the
way?
first day.
Okay.
team flanker, which side looks better for you to flank on?
I have. It looks like it'd be the left path.
Yeah, I'll
but
probably.
I don't think we need to do. Well, the left path will be good because it's the most flat land, but
You're
the
in a
right path will leave us, being taking shot pots from above.
terrible position here.
Well, I feel like. Okay, I'm just gonna propose this. You guys can shoot me down. Feel free. If we kind of like 2-team it, where we have like a back line and a front line, I feel like Harridan could like call the shots in the back line, and Bandito would call the shots in the front line. So like basically, Bandito is like he is our field expert, so he's going to do what he's always done, and he will direct. He'll direct Gold Stag to support him, right? Like, doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, I think main thing is we need to secure the high ground.
Okay. So
Is that thing? So I think
you want to secure the high ground.
yes.
Remember,
Okay.
the only cover that you're going to be able to get is from the level differences, and watch out for the rough terrain.
Got it.
All right.
So this is job easier said and done for Rad.
I'm gonna as we're getting
gonna be very mobile
into
here.
our mechs, I'll order them. Get that long tom ready just in case.
So you are being approached by a battle mech that you have your computer's war books have no sensors for it. They've never seen this mech before.
My God.
At the edge of the ice field, they appear.
Any
and-
possible way could maybe we just can't determine what its armament or anything is if we try to sensor
you can make a
op it?
sensor operations. It's going to
Okay.
be really tough. You have a -4 because of the iron plating.
To be flat roll. What is the seismic sensors give me? Said it was +4.
It
as
gives
well?
you nothing to
That's-
this. Seismic
Yeah.
sensors
It
don't
just
let
lets
you
me be able to do it.
The seismic
Okay.
sensors aren't just like, that battle mech weighs a certain amount, so it's got certain weapons on it.
Okay, so just this
It'll
will be a
let
flat
us
roll.
know that they're coming, basically, where they
So
are.
flat roll.
Is this what combat looks like against the clans?
Yeah.
We face one mech at a time. This is a balanced encounter.
This might be a balanced encounter, actually. You start trying to scan it, and you hit extremely advanced ECM. It's not that you don't get anything; it's that you're intentionally getting garbage from the mech.
So I'm being jammed.
You're being jammed by this mech.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay.
Over your communications, super crisp. Like, your internal ship communications have been affected by this magnetic field. It sounds like their communications are perfectly fine. You hear a voice call out and say, "This is Mechwarrior Sigurd, of First Star. Who will be my opponent this day?"
Opponent? This is the message like, do you want me to take this call?
Well, they blew up our jump ship, which is Lost Tech.
"This is Mechwarrior Sigurd, of First Star. Who will be my opponent this day? I ask again."
Mechwarrior Sigurd. This is Lieutenant Maxwell Harridan.
You dare claim a bloodline?
What?
Very well.
Hey,
Star Commander Harridan. We shall face off.
What?
So you guys get a communications pulse from the enemy mech, which just indicates that it has selected the Griffin as its target.
okay.
I think he means.
They want to duel me?
I think he means to 1v1 you, sir.
I'm pretty sure it's what the kids call 1v1.
Well, that's extremely stupid.
Let's roll for initiative.
If only I could make the tactics roll.
He's got a 5.
6.
All right, you're going first. Just so you know, this is a 35-ton mech. So you should have an advantage here, Star Commander Maxwell.
Are your orders for us to stand down while you 1v1 this guy? This is fun for me. 'Cause
Don't do a 1v1.
I don't know anything about this. So like,
Hold
I'm
on,
sure other people are
hold
like,
on.
this is how the clans are. I don't know shit. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm as confused as my character is.
Yeah, the
Well-
clans do like to 1v1, but we're not the clan.
I mean, I'm going to shoot at him.
We don't know that. Well,
Yeah.
if he wants to duel me, let him get a little closer.
Yeah, what are the conditions of this duel? What happens? How do you determine a
Are you
winner?
just asking questions?
Is it to
over
the death? Yeah, out loud. I'm like, I'm so confused. I don't understand what's happening.
So
anyway, I can
so
try
he
to-
moves first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What the fuck?
That's
all.
all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes run.
Okay, so it's like a Jenna.
Let's see.
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna need some cover.
I'll go ahead and move. I'll jippity jump my
Well, hold
jets
on.
up here. Huh? I mean, I'm going to get in position, sir.
Yeah, I was going to get in
Right.
position, but
Don't directly target him yet, just in case he's in earnest.
So 1, 2. Is it? I needed to count the 2 if I go up to the 3rd level there.
Not if you're jumping.
Are you running or are
If-
you jumping?
I'm jumping.
Then you
No, it's flat.
you don't need to count how high you can go.
Oh, okay.
You can go a number of hexes high as your jump rating. So
Okay.
You can go pretty high.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, 5. Damn it.
Oh, you failed your piloting check.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go there for 5.
all right, when you move there, you hear a screech over the communication lines. Sigurd is just like, "You would dare interfere with this duel, Dezgra scum? Very well.
What? What's hold on. What? Did you just hang up?
You know what is happening right now?
You guys
should
are
we-
up.
I'm gonna jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many times
Ooh,
do
that's
we
a
move?
dangerous game. You impact in the ice next to the dropship, and when you land, you can like hear a cracking noise coming from the ice.
Maybe a better spot next time, sir.
How much is this going to be like the first episode of the Battletech cartoon? Well, no one's going to be like, turn on enhanced imaging tattoos.
Tattoos.
You haven't seen the cartoon, have you? No.
Their neural interface was
Neural interface
their
tattoos.
tattoos would glow.
Yep. They also cause you to go insane slowly over time.
Or do we have another turn, or does he move now?
No, it's all you guys.
Oh, it's all
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
just him. Yeah.
Yep, it's just him.
1, 2, 3. Take as an extra one to move up 1, right?
Yep.
How many will it be to take this
Another
next?
one to go up into the rubble.
So that's one. Okay, so that was 1,
2,
2,
3,
3.
and then
4,
3
5,
to go
6?
up. Yep.
6.
That's
That's
already
rubble.
right.
So that's rough terrain, isn't it?
7. No.
He makes it to the top. He goes to fall. He can't catch because he has no hands. Just fucking falls down.
It's like trying to pincer the walls. Nope.
Stop trying to mimic that that urban mech.
Brad, right click your crab, toggle, and grid.
His grid's off.
What?
Yeah.
Because if third and grid
fine.
off, it makes
Oh,
it
okay.
weird.
His grid is off.
All right. So who's going next? I think the only one that hasn't gone is
You're the only. Yeah.
I'm just going
the
to
doctor.
jump.
Doctor, remember, hang back a little bit.
Will do.
We don't even know what this thing's range is.
Death rush.
He does look tiny.
All right. So he's
Oh.
clan. He starts with a gunnery of 3. He has a targeting computer, which brings him down to a 2. He's firing at the Griffin.
God.
It's 19 hexes.
Got ERPPCs, so he can fire at long range.
Extended range. Okay.
Are you sure it's 19 hexes? Did you call that?
It's 19.
All right, good. That's long range.
See him over that.
Yes, because it's only 1 high.
It's
1 high. Yep.
3 high.
What are you talking about? The Griffin's
Yep.
right here.
Double
I'm sorry,
counted,
Wolverine.
19.
Wolverine.
Oh,
He's
okay.
firing at the interloper.
Oh,
Yeah.
so how far am I? Oh, sorry.
Uh,
1, 2,
Okay,
3,
never mind.
4, 5,
What do you
6,
meant,
7,
Griffin?
8, 9, 10,
That's
11,
13
12,
hexes.
13. It's probably medium range, I'm guessing.
13 is
I believe it would be.
medium range. All right, so he's shooting at a 4.
Plus 3 because I jumped for 5.
So 7, and he ran for 9. Not bad. Not bad for an on-the-fly snapshot. No, and yes.
Oh!
Double sixes.
Location area 4. You get hit in your right arm,
That's the one I kind of somewhat need.
and you take 15 points of damage.
Holy shit!
So here's what happens. You guys are moving around super slowly. This thing just fucking bats off like boom, boom, boom,
I
boom,
can't
boom.
see English.
It
Yeah,
turns
get your hand out of the way.
as you're
left
watching it run. There's a fluidity
That's
of
my
motion that makes it seem way more human than any of your Battlemechs. It's either got like advanced gyros, or the pilot's just incredible, or this is like a really
Holy
high-tech Battlemech. It turns, and while running sideways, lets loose and hits Bandito while he's in the air in the right arm, causing Bandito to like get a slight spin, and deals roughly 50% more damage than you would expect.
Holy shit!
The heat blossom on the mech is incredible, though. It just fucking lights up like, whoosh.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. That thing has 2 PPCs on it.
Yeah, it's just really good shooting PPCs. Holy shit!
I don't think they're PPCs.
They're definitely PPC.
This PPCs,
But
just oddly ranged ones. What? Let's see. It was 13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I physically can make a shot. Hold on a second. Let me see. How far away is he? He's 13, so it's long range. 2, 5, 9. He ran for 6, so it's 2, so it'd be 11. Do I take the shot?
Is it ammo dependent shot or not?
It's AC 5.
How's your arm after that?
I have like one armor left in that arm.
Yeah, that's not good.
It
Nice.
melted that arm. Okay.
That is terrifying.
Holy shit.
So what are you guys doing?
Bandito insisted on getting in position.
I did. So I didn't think it would combat. Okay. Yeah.
Chat suggesting you guys just surrender now.
Right, you got to be doing the math. Like, as you look at the damage readout of your arm, you're like, my God, if that had hit me in the face, I'd be fucking dead right now.
It would have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just take a shot with the AC 5, seeing that it might not be there much
All right.
No,
longer.
you're still alive.
So I need to hit with 11, I think it was.
Good
yeah.
luck. Nope.
That is
Definitely not an 11. Okay.
So while you're flying through the air, your arm gets hit. You bring the arm back and you let out this like weird, like your arm just like moving noodle arm style. Bullets are just spraying in the ice behind it.
Holy shit. I don't think
who's
anybody
next?
else can take a shot.
I can't even take a hit.
I don't have, I'm out of range. I can't shoot at him.
Griffin?
I could try for LRMs, but I'd have to hit boxcars.
All right. Let's roll for initiative.
So I'm not going to waste the ammo.
Ooh, 3. Holy shit. Well, it looks like I'm moving first again.
9.
All right. So you catch Signal's intercept. He's sending messages back away from you.
All right. He's signaling his friends.
He's got friends?
I would assume so.
One,
You think that dropship game with
2.
one mech?
Got a whole jump ship
Let's
of
just
friends.
do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still a run. And I moved 4 spaces. It's moving a little slower now. You can tell the heat's getting to it, but it's dissipating quickly. You guys are up.
I'll go ahead and move.
Okay, so that's one level. All right.
Shit, I don't know if I want to get
Listen.
closer.
We don't need to bring dashers out here, motherfucker.
Guys, I recommend you find cover and let it come to us.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my finding cover.
You land next to the dropship again. The dropship wiggles a little bit. You can like physically see it move a couple inches. Centimeters as another crack forms in the ice. As your Nova hot jump jets touch down next to it.
1, 2,
I should probably stop doing that.
4,
Yes. You should.
5. It's an extra to move down to.
Yes.
6. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. I want to be right there. This is as whoa. There we go. Close enough. This is as covered as I'm gonna get.
Okay.
All right.
There. I have taken the middle of the field, which is my responsibility.
Vito, I
Yeah.
recommend you
Uh-huh.
drop down out of view.
Yeah, I was putting that in consideration. Let's see. Think I will drop down. Oh, not there. Would I be able to jump up that? Or would that be a problem?
You can jump up backwards, yeah.
I think I'll just find a cubby right there.
That's
okay.
pretty covered, I think.
Yeah, get up there with your flanking buddy there, Goldstag.
I'm gonna go.
Actually, I think I think Goldstag has the right idea.
Right
Yeah.
here for a jumper free, because from here
I think the
can
crab
jump-
might be the only person with a shot this round.
I have a shot.
I don't know.
He's got 2 height on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he?
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he does. I didn't.
The
Okay.
only people
That's
who can see
fine.
each other are the crab.
What
he-
sort of difficulty does it do for what's the
Indirect
increase?
fire. You will have to take the penalty of whoever you're shooting from. And a +1. And fire at long range. It's going to
So
be
my
real
penalty
high.
plus his penalty? Or just
Yeah,
his
so
never mind, I can't do it.
yeah, it's going to be really bad because there's a cover penalty between the two of them. You won't take a cover penalty, but you take whatever penalties he has, I believe. It's going to be a mess. So he starts at 2 to shoot at the crab. Then he gets a +1 for heat.
I ran 5.
You ran 5, which is what, another 2?
I think so.
Yep. It's 2.
Which
Yes,
brings him up to
2.
7. He's going to fire 1 ERPPC at 7. Welcome to the life of volley fire. That looks
No.
real
my
ass
God.
solid. You take
Was he at
15
medium
damage
range?
to your right torso. I think that might be short range.
I think it's medium.
That's still going to hit, even if it's medium.
Okay, that's fair.
7 hexes is short range.
15 to right.
This might be the hardest you've ever been hit in one shot.
Yeah, that
think
went
for
all
any
the way
of
through
us-
my armor.
Really?
I have 3 internal left.
Please.
The critical
Most-
rating is a not good for.
Not.
All right, yeah, like you get hit with this, and this little tiny mech that's almost half your weight blows through your right torso in one hit. Your heat level spikes from this attack, and then immediately drops as like all of your waste heat is being dumped out into the
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Good God.
Your right arm laser like flickers for a moment on your board to indicate it's still there, but it almost lost connection.
I kind of wish I still had my Jenna for this because I'd be able to run up and just.
I mean, just wait until the Majesty of Jenner 2s. Those are some good things. All right, so he built 9 heat. Sorry, he built 17 heat,
Jesus.
which means he dissipates 5.
Good God,
Oops.
he's got to blow him.
Didn't he
Damn.
take any penalties for heat buildup?
He did take penalty for heat buildup.
1. He took a +1. All right, he's at medium. He's at
Careful, otherwise this tiny little friggin' light mech is going to take out our whole land.
It's fucking it's the PP. It's the man.
It's the PP.
It's the PP.
He's
I
giving
told
us
you
the
guys
PP.
last week, I was like, things are going to get harder. The clans are going to show up, and tactics
many-
are going to be a bigger deal.
I didn't
How many
expect a
did he
PPC on this little itty bitty mech.
How many did it move? It
Two.
moved 4 hexes.
So it's only a +1.
And it's a +1 because you guys have partial cover to each other.
+1. Okay, so that's 4, and then plus another 2 because I ran 5, 6, and then +2 for it being medium. 7, 8. Okay, so 8's 2 large lasers.
All right.
Number 1 is a
Nope.
miss. Number 2 is a miss.
Oh my god,
Not rolling.
not again.
This thing dashes forward, raises its arms, fires one at you, slams into your right torso. Your mech is like knocked backwards in your firing position. You fire lasers at it, and you just make giant snow clouds of steam between the two mechs. His fire is like deadly precise compared to yours. It's insane the level of piloting this guy's showing. Let's roll for initiative.
My god.
6.
3.
All right, finally won. You all go before me.
All right, I will jump up here for 5.
I'm gonna need you to make a piloting roll to land in the rubble.
I'm fine.
What's your piloting? Is a 4?
4.
You're good. We just lost English. Yeah, he disconnected.
Oh
on
no.
Discord is. Or I'm sorry, he disconnected on Zoom as well. So we're probably gonna have to do some camera shenanigans in a minute. What about the rest of you? Once again, by the way, you land next to the lake with a medium battle mech. You can hear the ice behind you cracking through your battle mech. It's not good. That's right. The adder strikes again. Welcome to Steel Vipers, my friends.
I want to jump over here for 5.
Wow. Wow. What an
Ballsy.
interesting choice.
Shit.
Crab?
Still, I think we're going to have to get a little bit crazy to take this thing out.
That's the idea.
See
I'm
if we
gonna
can find
duck
English.
back down. I feel like playing whack-a-mole is the thing to do until this guy's close enough to where we have guys that can jump behind him.
So you're moving, taking a step down, and
Yeah, so I turned 1, 2, 3, turned back 4,
Sid, Rad, I need you to flip your cams.
5, 6.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Computer decided to crash on me.
All right, we're back where we need to be. Beverly Hills. That just leaves the Panther making a move.
If somebody can jump 4 spaces to my left, my mech's right, not left.
1, 2, 3.
Uh,
Up here.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Wait, I'm not in the game yet. I'll be able to do it myself once I get in.
It's not a
Because I
good
don't
idea.
It's not a
know
good
what's
idea.
I don't know what's happening.
God, I love that answer to that question. Who parked that Union? A 17-year-old girl.
Yeah, McGurk just rolls up there and he's like, ha ha, and just gets fucking nailed in the right shoulder. Like, oh, shit. Just crawls back down the hill a little bit.
Are you in?
Yeah,
English?
I'm in.
All right, it's still your move.
Oh, forward. Okay, that makes more sense.
No, I was gonna go here originally.
Okay.
No, bad
No.
idea. Bad idea.
Yeah.
Very
Somewhere
bad
in
idea.
somewhere in this neighborhood might be good.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
idea.
no.
If you're landing there, you'll have to make a piloting roll.
Yeah, if I would still be able to hit even if I look.
I mean, yeah, you're too low. You literally can't see over the hill.
It's fine.
It's fine though. That means he can't hit you either, and
that's
he's gotta
fine.
get
Yeah.
closer.
All right.
Yes.
His movement. That's an interesting question. What is he gonna do?
Unless he gets really close.
1, 2, and then he's got what? 8 spaces of movement to run.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because
You
he's
mean 1,
got
2,
to
3?
slow down. No, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Yeah, that'll do it. So he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes of run. Burst out from cover real quick and try to get some side angle shots. Well, that might not actually be the best idea because now that Panther can see him. Probably take 1 step back and then the Panther can't see him. All right. You guys get to fire first. Looks like the Griffin and Wolverine can both shoot.
All right. Why don't I fire first? See if I can open up a little bit.
That would be a good idea.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 hexes. Let's see. So he 4. So that's +1, +3.
Is your gunnery piloting still 4/4, Sid? I thought you did a little bit.
No,
of
my
improvement.
gunnery is improved by 1.
All right, so you're now 3/4.
So that's 3 and
If
4,
I was,
7 for short.
if I was
9
there,
for
would have been
medium,
able to
11
shot.
for long.
Did you include jump and the +1
Yep.
for his movement?
Oh, yep.
Okay.
And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hexes. All right, so 9 hexes puts me at medium range for both. So I'm looking at 9s on the dice. So I'm going
Okay.
to fire Alpha strike.
I don't know if you can call it an alpha strike with 2 weapons, but sure.
Everything I've got.
It's everything I've got. This is your anime moment where you're like, I'm putting everything behind this one moment. Missiles come flying out.
The controls don't make any sense, but you're doing these like really large, like
This is a bead of sweat coming down your face, despite the fact that you haven't fired any weapons and you're
sliding these big slides.
the heat indicator is just at a 0. Oh, it's a SidAlpha strike. I like that one.
Alpha strike. Okay.
That's your special piloting ability, the SidAlpha strike. Nope.
Nope. Off by 1. All right. LRMs.
Nope.
Oh my God.
No.
That's 5. Missed with everything.
Yay.
Yeah, you let loose with what, a PPC and some LRMs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like tracking him. The lightning beam's like following him and almost hits the edge of his mech before dissipating. The LRMs fly in front of him and he like stops and slides for a while before resuming the run. It's clear that this guy's mocking you with how good of a pilot he is. Wolverine.
I feel mocked. I feel mocked.
I think I'm gonna just fire with my medium laser and AC5.
And
All
my
right.
streak of not
Let me
being able
see
to
how
hit
much it would actually be to hit.
continues.
He's 7, which I think is long range. Yeah, it is long range. So let's see. For long range, it'll be plus 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 1 is 6. 4 would be 10, so it'd be 4 for the medium laser. 7 is that medium range for the AC5? It is medium range for the AC5. So it will be 10 for medium laser and then 8 for AC5.
All right.
Yeah.
Good luck. 10.
So medium laser for 10.
How do we introduce a new character if one of us dies now, Arthur?
Yeah.
Obviously, people from the planet.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So medium laser misses. AC5 for 8.
Obviously, one of us takes
That'll
over
hit.
the.
Finally hit him.
Yeah.
Location area 6, which I think is right torso. Yep. For 5.
He surrendered.
Please surrender.
You
Haha.
hit him, and it's clear that he's got more armor than the Panther does, despite being almost the same size.
God.
The armor takes this shot really well. Based on your observations, it probably has about a 12 armor rating on the torsos.
It's oddly specific.
I mean, 12 is like a rating of how many tons of
Yeah.
armor it has. So it's, it's got like 20% more armor than the Panther does, despite being
It's
the
interesting.
exact same size. It also has about twice as much firepower.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Yeah, this thing is fucking scary. It's out. It has more firepower than I do.
It's now
There's
going
damage
to
out
fire
fire.
everything it's got, and probably the Wolverine.
Oh shit.
So it starts
It's
at 3 because of the heat. 4, 5 for the run. How many
Gotcha.
hexes are you away?
7.
7. Oh, you're in short range. Well, shit, that sucks for you. What do you
I
give him? A
jump for
plus
3.
3 for jump?
And then cover, so
The
4.
cover only matters if you guys are on the same level, which you're not.
okay.
I thought it
3
would still matter because he's right up against the.
No, it doesn't matter
Alright.
unless you're in the same thing, because he has to climb over the hill to fire, basically.
But if he hits the legs, it's still
No,
miss.
that's only if you have partial cover. Again, it only applies if you're on the same level.
Okay.
I know it's weird, but them's
Okay.
the rules.
That is weird.
So it's 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8. So he's shooting a pair of 8s. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad for
Prepare to
running.
die.
Can you guys just all hide behind this wall with me?
No.
Can we all just line up right here?
Nope. All right, double
Okay.
miss. The heat blossom on his mech is really bad right now. He builds
Alright.
32 points of heat,
Jesus.
and then drops to 10, brings him up to 15. I think he might have to roll for shutdown. He does have to
please.
roll for
I could
shutdown.
shoot him. I could
Please
shoot
shut down.
You can't shoot him.
SRMs, long range.
You literally can't see him.
You're
Yeah,
down.
no
You're
visual on him.
blocked. We want to, yeah.
I could
He does
He
not
gets
shut
to
down.
choose which corner of your hex you're
Yeah.
aiming from,
It would-
so
yeah.
you can't see him.
He finally missed. Yes, chat. He finally missed.
Yeah, he finally missed.
His mech slows
Whatever.
down a hell of a lot at the end of the round. You can tell he's got some serious heat problems. Let's roll initiative. I got a 6.
I got snake eyes.
All right, you guys are all moving first. Great. Good luck.
I will move by not moving.
Great.
One,
It's a good start.
Oh, we all move before him, so it doesn't
Yep.
even matter.
Yep.
2.
You're
Oh,
like, I'll get you, Arthur. I'll trick you into moving first. And I'm like, yep, good luck.
Actually,
You got me.
I'll just turn that way.
All
No,
right.
I won't. No, I won't. I have torso twist.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, what's the play here,
I don't
guys?
want to get closer.
Do we want to try and draw him in still, or do we?
He's not going to draw himself in. He's just going to keep running back and forth, peppering us with those PPCs. We need to close with him.
Okay.
The crab is not going to be able to do too much. I recommend
1, 2.
If you're running up that wall, it's 4 because you're going up to into rubble.
Let's try and stop flanking around
I
him
can't
a
quite
bit.
make it to here. I could only make it to here. So
Going to jump for 5 over here.
yeah, I was kind of trying to head to that neighborhood, but I can't make it there. The amount of movement that I have.
Bandito, I'd recommend you jump there, actually.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Can't make it there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can. Jump over here.
So with that, he can't hide anywhere along this side there.
So it would be 3 to move up here, wouldn't it, Arthur?
God damn it.
What's the height
It's
difference?
2 height would be 3, and then rubble makes it
4.
4.
Okay, so that would be 6, 7, 8, and it takes 2 to step down.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't make it. I can't make it there. Alternatively, I could turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could be here.
Is your movement only like 8 running?
It's 9.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, it's walking 5, running 8.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I can't do a lot. I can step back up here to try and get a shot on him. That's about it, though. Unless I'm just gonna go expose myself.
Panther?
I mean,
Oh,
you do rather enjoy exposing yourself.
I've moved 1
Only in
hex
the-
over.
Now this, you won't
Most
survive a
appropriate
headshot
circumstance.
if you get hit in the head.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's
So-
pretty much insta death for all of us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. His mech's starting to slow down pretty badly at this point, even at its max speed. And with the amount of heat coming off this thing, it's like watching like mist ghost move through the night.
Oh man, I really should have moved up there. If there was a round to be out in the open, it would be right now while he's overheating. I should have thought of that. Okay.
It's time for you guys to pick your shooting targets.
I'm going to fire everything.
I'm going to fire my PPC because it's the only thing I can shoot.
I don't think I can hit him.
I can.
8, 9. I can hit him with the medium laser.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's in range, but I don't know. I guess I can.
It's barely in range for me.
I could shoot at him.
I'm just going. Who wants to take a first shot?
I'll go. Mine's pretty long shot, so
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's mid range.
I move. I 1, 2.
5.
I walked.
You walked for +1.
I walked. I'm at
He
long
ran
range
for +1.
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You started at 2, then 4. Long
Yep.
range makes it 8.
Oh, makes it 8. Okay.
Yep, it's +4 for long.
Okay.
Still, 8's not bad.
It's not terrible.
Yep.
I'll shoot both large lasers again.
Fire everything.
Oh. There we go.
Boom.
That'll hit.
Scars.
You're on
That'll
crit?
definitely hit.
No.
That's them boxcars.
Oh,
Center torso hit. with the large laser is 8 points of
Wait.
damage.
That's a head. Oh wait, no, that's hit location. I'm
Yep.
sorry, dear.
Look at you. You're like, I got him, and I'm like, no, you ain't got me.
Cockpit shot.
You ain't got shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in a mech this size, normally that would be pretty crucial. You would probably nearly kill it.
I would feel good about it.
This doesn't even take half the armor off.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This
You hit
the
this thing in the
fuck
center
is this
torso,
thing?
and it's just like, man, no big deal.
Wow, so this one mech is like a match for a fucking lance.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yes.
Might
Alright,
be the
shot
most
number-
dangerous opponent you face so
Shot number
far.
2 barely misses.
Yep. Yeah, you fire a second laser, and it just hits the mist cloud around the mech.
Mhm.
And you can tell that you were distracted momentarily by its amazing Arctic camouflage.
Yeah, I was totally
uh,
expecting it to be dead.
All right, who's next?
I'll go
Doctor,
Yeah,
if you would be so kind as to eliminate that thing.
PPC mid range. I moved 1 hex.
All right, so you start at 3. You go up
So you
to
moved
4
as
for
4.
move. It also moved for 5. Mid range is 7.
So I need a 7.
Yep.
Alright.
8.
That's an 8. Location
center
7.
torso for 10. That
I
might
think
penetrate.
And the
No crit.
crit
1,
6. God damn it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 points of internal damage. You finally break through into the inner part of the mech, and it seems to be just as tough as the outside.
Oh my god.
The hell is this thing made out of? Diamonds?
Who's next?
All right.
Sid, do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll take a shot at it. Let's see. So that's his. Let's see. I'm starting at a 3. I did not move. He moved for 1, and we're at medium range. So I need 6s on medium range. So I'm going to fire everything.
Okay.
All right. PPC first.
Nope.
Of course I miss. Why wouldn't I on a 6?
Hey, got
Hey.
Cluster rating
Location
7.
5.
Cluster 7 isn't bad.
On
Cluster
a
7,
10 pack
10.
is 5 missiles into its right leg.
It's not what we needed.
No, it's not at all.
All
All right, where's my ammo? I have a feeling that ammo might play a factor here, so I'll start tracking that.
I'm just going to fire a medium laser for 10.
Okay.
So I just need to get a 10. Which is just, no, it's an 8.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope,
That'd be
nope,
it for
nope,
me.
nope. All right. It's going to fire a single shot, and it's going to fire at the Wolverine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's medium range. It starts at a 2. He's got a +2 from shooting, which is 4. Range is 6. Your jump brings it up to a 9, and his run brings it up to a 11. No, that's
11.
terrible. I think I'll shoot at the nice little panther instead.
No, not the Panther.
Yep.
Oh, I might kill.
So let's see here. He starts shooting at a 2. +2 is 4. Medium range is 6. You walk for not enough, but you have +1 for partial cover. So 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's way easier to hit. Single PPC blast. Nope, not going to do it.
Doctor, I recommend you get back into cover. This thing's still got a lot of fight left in it.
7, 6, 5. Yes, he dissipates 5, which drops him back down to 10 heat.
Boy, that doesn't seem to be very much.
Jesus Christ.
Thank bloody God.
He has the double
Alright.
heat sinks.
Well, let's roll initiative.
He's got the double dollars.
10.
Yeah.
Give me those double dollars.
9.
All right, you guys are moving first again.
Gosh darn it.
Okay.
Gosh darn.
I will not move. Hold on.
I need can't get behind him, but I'm trying to think. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh geez. Okay.
The problem is if he's yeah,
There we go.
you can't get him. You can't get behind him on the turn that Arthur wins initiative.
Yeah.
It's me winning initiative, not the bad guys. I am the bad guys.
You are the baddest of guys.
That's true.
Let's see. 2, 3, 4,
I don't know. I feel like I got a
Jump
pretty
over
good firing
here.
arc right here. I'm just gonna stay.
4, 5.
If he steps down that cliff, though, I don't think I can hit him.
I can.
Or maybe I can. I don't know. I guess I don't understand how these cliffs work.
I'm going to stay.
I'd recommend moving.
I don't recommend
Yeah,
moving.
Doctor, you need to at least move, do something. If you just stand there, he's going to pop you up.
If I
He's going to
jump,
drop
no
you.
matter how far I jump, gives me a... Doesn't it?
Yeah,
What's your
you're
jump
always
rating?
going to build at least 3 heat from the jumping.
Yeah, no, I mean, for him hitting me.
I could
Yeah,
move
you
here.
need to. Doctor, you're in a bad position, and he's
I-
going to try and target you. I would go down there.
But I wouldn't be able to hit him.
That thing can open you up like a tin can.
Fine. I'll jump 2.
I mean, yeah, he could punch through your CT armor with one shot.
Do we want me to move here? I could move here.
So armor's really low for unknown.
Yeah, actually, that might not
Okay.
be such a bad idea.
So a run of 8 for me to get here and turn this way.
Brutal.
Is
that everybody?
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's as far as you can go. 7. As the Wolverine jumps through the air, this guy skids to a halt, turns around, and rooster tails back towards it to face 1-on-1.
I do staying in the same place would have been.
I mean, I knew this would happen.
missionary.
So,
I was the interloper.
who's shooting first?
No, I can't shoot at all.
11. I will shoot first.
All right. What are you shooting with?
Everything.
All right.
All right, so we're still
it's
at
got
medium
partial cover
range.
from you.
Yep, we're at medium range. He moved for 1 and partial cover for 1, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm looking at 7s.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you didn't move. That's
So
why.
my base 3, I didn't move. He moved for 1 point cover. So actually that's 3, 4, and 5, and then medium range. It's 2 more.
7. All right.
Now I regret moving.
Listen, your
No,
comrades
that
are
was
just
a good
trying to
idea.
protect you.
We're trying to keep you alive. All right, so PPC first.
You gotta remember.
Nope.
Fucking no. God,
Yeah,
okay.
one of those things will
Alarms.
just pop you.
Yes.
If you had
Scars.
If you had not moved, he could have done something very differently. Like he could have continued.
Location 8.
4
the right
hits
side?
to the left torso. No, that's a front. That's a front hit.
Oh, is it?
Yep. You'd have to be over here for it to be your right side.
Oh, right.
4 to the right torso. So that right torso's already taken some damage, but the missiles impact off of that super heavy armor and don't seem to go very far.
Oh my god. I can't.
Catch
I
it while
swear
it's
to God,
running. It's
this-
just like
This fucking PPC of mine is cursed.
Who's next?
Brad, I think you should probably go.
2, 3. Okay. I ran, so that's +2, right?
So you're at 4.
So 2, 4, medium range at 6, and he moved like 3 hexes.
Yep.
And has cover, so is that 7, 8?
No, he doesn't have cover.
Oh, he doesn't have cover from me. So it's a 7. Is that right?
Let's see. How many hexes did you move? 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. So you have a +2 to your
I
movement.
mean, just running is just +2 to
Yeah,
offense.
he just ran.
Oh, right. Running is +2, and then +1
So-
for his movement. So that's
Yep.
3. And then partial cover is 4 on top of your gunnery. What is your
Doesn't have
gunnery?
partial cover because you're
No, he
not
doesn't
on the
have
same
partial
level.
cover.
Oh. So
In order to
3.
shoot each other, they have to like climb the sides of the hills. So
So what's your gunnery? Uh-oh.
2.
Your gunnery is 2. So you have 5, 7, 9.
Three,
Okay.
6, 9.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody just roll
Shooting
for
pair
me,
of
'cause
nines.
I'm all
All right,
locked
I
in.
gotcha.
Both large lasers.
Miss. Wow, boxcars
Hits.
again. This is ridiculous. Location area 10. Left arm. All right. He takes 8 damage to left arm, which means he's taken 12 damage total so far. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not going super well, but the damage is starting to get spread out. Plus, you guys are just getting some ridiculous rolls right now. I think that just leads us down to you, Pondo.
He's taking 12. He's taking
Let's see,
12,
how
man.
far away from
12
me?
points of damage this round.
So far
Oh,
this round.
4. That is just 1 short from short range. Okay.
That's too bad for you.
It is. But it is short range from my AC 5, so that's okay. So I jump, so 2, 3, 5. So it's 5 for short range. No, it's 6. 6 for short range because you ran for 3. And then it will be 8 for medium. I'll fire everything.
Yep.
Why not?
Fire everything.
So medium laser for 8. That's an 8.
That'll hit.
Location 10.
10 is the left arm again. 5 points of damage.
Does it crit? Does it go through?
It does.
Okay, that's
clear
2
10.
levels of crit. You have potential to take out one of his PPCs.
I mean, that sounds fantastic right about now.
Yeah.
As much
no,
as I'd like one of those
We want those
PPCs,
PPCs.
I prefer we blow it off and then get the PPC and then worry about maybe getting the PPC.
Oh, wait, there was a 3-5. Nope, that's still roll again. 5-2. 4-2. Jesus. 6-2. 1-5. Roll again. My God. Alright, I'm just gonna roll 1 die. Oh shit, you could actually hit the ferrofibrous armor. God damn it. 4-3, still no. 5-6, you take out one of the ferrofibruses with 1
Which-
crit.
What does that do?
It's an internal.
no
It's
idea.
not a big deal.
Okay.
Beats the
That's not
attack.
great. So
3-5 is a
SRMs.
miss. 1-3, you hit the ERPPC.
All right.
Remember, that
PPC
doesn't
is
take effect
down.
until the end of the turn.
Yep. I mean, it's still nice to have that gone.
Yeah.
SRMs for 8. That's not 8. And then AC 5 for, I think it was 6. That's it. That hits
Center torso.
for 5.
That's also internal. Is
No
there
It's
crit.
not a critical.
Crit?
It's critical 4.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right. He's gonna return fire with a SidAlpha strike. Both PPCs facing down at you. So he starts at 2 at his current heat rating. He's got a +1, which is 3. He ran for 5. You jump for 3 is 8. All right.
Yeah, AP.
Yep.
The big white box just
Nope.
makes it so you can't see dice.
That'll hit. You
Location
take
6.
15 points of damage to your right torso.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I have above 15 of that.
Invis
Still
box that
hurts.
you put up, It
He
just-
stays standing.
it just makes your dice invisible to anyone else but you.
I mean, it also is hiding the tokens that I have under there. So he
His
belts
reinforcements.
32 points of
Oh,
heat.
the actual models, yeah. except for
Minus,
the
so he takes another 10. Brings him up to 20 heat, which I think makes him, besides that Firestarter, he's the highest anyone's been. No ammo, so he needs to not get a 6 to stop shutdown. 5, he shuts down. I feel like that's a good place to stop for the night, actually.
Thank God.
Oh my
Would
god.
be. Oh, we got
Wow,
another.
we have
We have
2
2
rads.
rads. 2 rads.
Oh no, that's not great.
So the last thing that happens is this pilot manages to keep his feet despite all the incoming fire, losing a arm PPC just like explodes, right? That casing around it explodes. And Bandito, that's when you notice that there was no minimum range on these PPCs. The beam didn't attenuate at all when it was firing at you. It was perfectly formed right when it came out of the barrel.
My God, I gotta get me one of those PPCs.
We don't blow it up first.
So
Well, there's no ammo for you to blow up, so
I mean, we can easily core this thing. That's the other thing.
Or headshot.
I mean, it's only got like 3 center torso left, so yeah. Everybody gets 22 experience.
I'm going to immediately pump it to sensor array, ops.
Wait, what happened? Are we stopping?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're right at time, and it's going to spend the next round shut down, so I suspect you'll just kick the shit out of it at the beginning of the next episode, but...
Yeah, moving kick its chest.
how much was it? 22?
Yep. It did a fair bit of damage to this lance that cannot be repaired very quickly.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit, so I'm fine.
Yeah, that's what you got to keep in mind.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit, so I'm fine.
I need to fix my mech sheet anyway to reset everything to what it originally
All
was.
right, so my sensor ops was at 5.
What's a Panther's center torso armor? number?
14. Any shot with that would have just popped
Yeah, it
your
would have just
armor
blown through.
immediately.
Yeah, so 14. Okay, and then 10-10 on my outer. Is it 10-10?
Yes.
Okay.
Still,
Yeah,
it's
because
like
it's getting hard to see it. I can't see under these counters at the moment.
But you don't need to. It says like underneath your hands,
No.
it shows your arm, and then underneath
Yeah,
the crotch, it shows your CT level, all that. So you just have to look for the actual print.
Which armor has my? Which side has my ammo? Left torso.
So,
all my right torso has the heat
Welcome to the
sinks, that's
clans. Literally, no one guessed Steel Viper for the clans. 2
No.
people guessed Diamond Sharks. Diamond Sharks weren't even in the first wave of clans. Steel Vipers were the reserve. So, this
Yeah,
is
they
one of the first
probably weren't
Mechwarrior books I
expecting
read.
to see anything here.
Ghost of Winter. If you want to know more about the battle for Core, you can go pick up Ghost of Winter. It takes place 10 years down the line, in the aftermath of the Steel Viper invasion. I don't know that it'll be canon anymore, because who knows if these guys will live through the fight. But, yeah. Ghost of Winter isn't terrible. I would rate it at about a 6 out of 10. Let's just get some quick reactions. How did you guys feel about this episode? There was a lot of internal unit matters, and then at the end of it, we had like an hour of intense murder combat.
That little Uller is fucking terrifying.
Listen, it's an adder, my friend. It's not a Euler. Don't worry, the Euler will come along soon. The good old Kit Fox.
Well, hopefully
Oh
we
my
have a
God.
clan mech by then.
What, are you gonna
I'm not-
capture this one? Good luck.
I'm not going to put my money on it.
Unless he's willing to surrender.
I'm not going to put my money on it.
Yeah, I don't know, right? Because even if we're able to put our hands on this like sweet clan stuff, we have nobody that can work on it. We have nobody that can fix it. We
You
have
can't
no
even
replacement
pilot it,
parts for
right?
it.
You have to break the security system on the mech.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That will
So-
take time.
so. I mean, getting them will be great. It's obviously not going to solve our current problem.
Yeah, right now we're just So if we kill him, we kill him. If we keep
No,
him,
basically
okay.
with the clan tech, basically we strip them and incorporate what we can into our stuff.
yeah, I don't know. Narratively, I don't know how you survive a situation like this. This is just one dude. If they showed up with
Yeah,
2 dudes, it would be game
if
over.
this was a
Like,
full lance, then we would be screwed.
the only thing we're surviving on, I feel like, is cultural differences right now. Like this just happens.
Sure.
This happens to be the way they do business. So like it's we're living for now because of that. But
and also the Draconis Combine sometimes do this, but rarity.
if they were fighting the way we fight, this would have been a done deal already. So I don't know. I don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of this predicament, this pickle.
Are you narrating the end of the episode? This is.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
on
going to happen to those
Battletech
Duke
Z.
boys.
That's right. No, I have no idea.
I feel like the last shot of the episode is the dropship as the ice around it continues to like crack from the ambient heat of the dropship sitting next to it and all the people who kept jumping mechs next to it. It's just sinking further and further into the ice, 1 or 2 feet at a time.
Yeah, I don't.
I guess you can call SidAlpha Britney Spears because he's here to break the ice.
Damn it, Sid.
I'm at a loss. I don't know. This is nuts. I don't.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is going to be difficult to survive.
I don't know how we're going to get halfway across. I don't know how we're going to survive this battle, let alone get halfway across the planet to a settlement where we could potentially not be dead.
Hell, with those communications we got, the freaking kids TV shows, I think the settlement might be taken by now.
Yeah, I don't.
We'll find out next time.
We beat them to the planet. How would that be?
It was from the other side of the planet.
Yeah, but we were picking that stuff up when we landed, and we beat them to the planet. So how
No,
would
you
that be?
guys. So you picked it up after you guys spent some time doing your daily tasks.
Oh,
Yep. When you see a mad cat, it's GG. I mean, not just that mad cats are the best, but yeah, mad cats are the best.
If we had
Mad
seen
cats are
anything
the
other than
best.
like a clan light mech by itself, it would be game over. Because this little light mech is working us over. Like,
It's ripped me pretty much to shreds.
and I don't think we're playing poorly. I think it's just a farce.
We've been rolling kind of bad, but
No,
True.
you were rolling amazingly. You guys got like 3 12s in a row.
yeah, but that was like almost all of our hits was those 3 12s.
I mean, yeah, that's why it's in this predicament now.
I mean, I don't even know the last time I actually hit with my PPC.
But we've put
I
what,
don't even
20,
remember.
30 something damage on this thing so far, and it's still acting like there's nothing wrong with it. So
Well, right
I
now,
mean,
it's shut
no
down.
other light mech I don't think would have survived that kind of punishment without at least
No.
starting to lose components.
Good no.
I mean, we did one of its PPCs are gone, which is a shame, but better that than being shot with it more.
Also, it can kind of only shoot one at a time anyway. So I don't know that.
I mean,
I
it
don't
just
know that it's
fired
combat-
both of them at Bandito right there.
I mean, yeah,
again,
it's when he fires
true, I
both at a time. He
I
does it
guess.
in bursts, so it's
So,
like one round
if
is
we-
2, another round's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Usually
So
how
I feel
it
like-
get this mech. Who's getting the ERPPC?
Let's not worry about the guns it has because it's probably
I'm not
going to
divvying
blow
out
up.
spoils yet.
You never know. I could just core it.
It would blow up the
Magically-
gun.
Even
Yeah,
though
if
it's
you
a
core it,
PPC
that doesn't
mech,
help.
magically it
No,
has
I
an
mean,
ammo store, and Bandito hits it.
No, I mean
Hilarious.
what I did to the other mech last time we fought.
You think you're gonna luck headshot it?
Don't
Could
count on
do.
headshots.
I think its headshot armor has more armor than your torso armor, but
It's
could be
head,
wrong.
I think it's 9 armor, doesn't it?
it's also got internal armor.
I don't know. I've learned that hope
I
is not a
think it-
course of action. You can't just hope to get lucky in
Yeah.
engagement. Yeah,
No,
I have to have
but
a little more
it's-
going for you.
Yeah.
than
Just
like if
hope
it-
to survive.
Pilot's the
Yeah.
last to roll.
Be damned. Anything else I get from it? If I get something from it, cool. If I don't, oh well. I'm still alive.
I think we've done a good job of spreading out the damage we've taken, right? Like, because if any one of us had taken all, what have you been shot twice?
I've been
Pondo?
shot twice for a total of fit 30.
Yeah, twice. I've been shot once.
Luckily, it was kind of spread out. One to the right or torso, and then my right arm, which is not great because it has
Not
my AC5 on
Yeah.
it. But
So I don't know. I feel like we're playing better, and it doesn't matter. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's easy to coordinate against a single mech.
Yeah,
It's
that too.
it's kind of difficult because we are going to ramp up to more, and it's going to get a lot harder really fast. So we're going to have to really play it more carefully. And I
Yeah.
think we might actually have to make some mech changes and pull
that-
Gold Stag out of the light mech and put him into
Yeah.
something bigger.
Like the War Machine.
Battlemaster.
Battlemaster, that's it.
Well, with because your gunnery is higher than mine, it might be better for you to take the Griffin and me take the Battlemaster. Or actually, probably it'd be better to put McGurk in the Battlemaster.
Good.
My
Just leave
mech
me in the Wolverine.
Gunnery is a 6. At the moment.
I don't know. I do feel like Goldstag's
It's-
play style falls in line a little bit more with like a heavy backliner because he tends to like to sit back and shoot from far.
Yeah, but the Battlemaster isn't a backliner.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, I don't know
I,
anything about Battlemaster.
My play style in use.
I think a
RTS
Battlemaster is akin to what
Turtle.
I play.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I turtle in RTSs and freaking 40k. I'm freaking Imperial Guard artillery all the way.
Yeah, I think it's like what after this battle or whatever battle's after, get a logistics of what we got.
Well, right now, I think you both took some internal.
I didn't take any
Right.
internal.
Listen,
I
before you guys think too hard about this, let's worry about doing outros.
Okay.
All right.
Because I assure you, at the end of this particular battle, you're not going to be able to be like, let's swap mechs. Let's fully repair all our armor. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
There's a reason it's in a communications burst out.
Yeah, so I said it's calling its buddies.
Telling them no need to show up here. Just stay where you're at. Everything's fine here.
I don't think that's...
We're coming to take your land.
If only we had a communications jammer, but I think that wouldn't work.
You don't have one of those things. They have one of those things.
Yeah, I know, but even if we had one, I think it wouldn't work with such high tech of theirs.
Meh. It's nothing that we need to worry about anyway, so whatever. It's gonna be rough.
Gonna be rough.
Yes, it is.
Rad?
Yeah.
How's that outro coming?
I'm Raddosaurus. I enjoyed playing video games or board games with you guys tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I want to say thank you. I meant to do this at the beginning of the episode, but I didn't. I want to say thank you to everybody in Arthur's Discord who chimed in on the Battletech channel to give us some like pointers and help us out with some advice and stuff about stuff. I mean, maybe stuff you guys knew, but I had never thought about like, you know, making sure you shoot your bigger weapons first so that you can open up more opportunities for your smaller weapons as you reduce the armor of the enemy. That was all really useful information, and I'm very appreciative of it. So
Yeah, we've been using that tonight actually.
yes, I think that we're going to get some immediate benefits directly from the advice we receive on Arthur's Discord. So if you're not already on Arthur's Discord, please come by and tell us more about how terrible you think we are and how we can be less terrible.
We would agree and say thank you.
Yes. I enjoyed tonight's episode a lot. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties I have. I play on this Microsoft Surface Pro, and it only has one USB port. So I have this splitter, and I think my USB splitter is going bad because throughout the night, all of my peripherals would go down, and I would have to unplug it and plug it back in to get them to all come back up. So it's just this cheap little like USB splitter. So I think I probably need a
Sounds
new
like we need to
USB.
get you a docking station.
Yeah,
actually.
something like that. So I have no money, so that probably won't happen, but we'll see. Other than that, yeah, I had fun. I thought it was a good episode. I always like these combo episodes where we do a little bit of role playing on one part of it, and then we get into a combat on the other part of it. So I had a lot of fun. I tend to ramble on, so feel free to shut me up at any time. Yeah, looking forward to next week and possibly getting dead. So
It's very likely for us.
yeah.
Sid?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha. I'd also like to say thank you to everyone who came out and watched. You guys are amazing. And yeah, the tips we got were really helpful, and we are taking that information to heart very much. We're taking our tactical coordination much more seriously. Trust me. So yeah, always a fun time. I look forward to getting dead next week. That's always good. In the meantime, I'm going to be back to making regular videos starting tomorrow night. I didn't get a chance to get one out yet last night, and there won't be one tonight. I might ramble on for a few minutes about something and post that, but we'll see how that goes. I do plan on actually getting out a first impression review of Kingdom Come Deliverance here this weekend. I'm just gathering up footage for all of the talking points, and yeah, and then we also have Stars Without Number this Saturday, so don't forget to come check out that game as well, because my character is captured right now with a gun to the back of his head, so that's going to be fun for me.
You're always
I
in trouble,
probably
man.
won't survive. Yeah, I'm always in trouble. It's just something that it's just how I do. If I were not in trouble, I don't think I would know what to do with myself. I really don't at this point. It's just always a thing. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Same time, same channel, just on Saturday instead of Thursdays. So that's all I got.
Bandito.
Yeah.
Your little running around tactics.
Yeah.
I think your Wolverine's gonna start taking some punishment in the near future.
I mean, it's already taken some punishment.
Yeah.
We need to pull you back, I think, a little bit.
Yep. I'm way ahead of you, boss.
How about that outro though?
Yeah, I'm Pondothemad. You can catch me at the respected sites of Twitch or YouTube /Pondothemad. I also like to thank you for all the suggestions you guys done on Battletech. I kind of talk around that channel a little bit. So do thank everybody. It has actually helped us a lot. I think, yeah, I'm on the cups of thinking, it's like, yeah, we're playing well. It's just that we're kind of outgunned.
Just out-teched. That's fine.
That's
you're saying you're outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned? You got to make an all-out stand?
I guess.
And you're going to need a right-hand man?
Uh-huh.
Can I be real a second for just a millisecond? To my guard and tell the people how I feel a second?
Keep going? Okay.
How long were you waiting to make that joke?
Listen, I always have Hamilton on standby. If you guys had gone through, I would have made a 10 Duel Commandments reference. But instead, you decided to engage in combat.
I just moved.
Welcome to Zellbringen.
Yeah, so I was like, I just moved. I was like, yeah, we're going
welcome to the real fucking life.
I mean,
okay.
I couldn't say no, don't, because my character doesn't know. I mean, I knew that you basically all the other mechs are supposed to stand down and wait. But...
If only you deciphered the Bachal correctly. Sorry, the batch call.
The batch call? Like, is that
perhaps
like a conference
look
call?
Back into that if we survive this. It's like, oh, it's right here. If they call you out, you're supposed to stand still. Oh, well.
So it's not a conference call. Right.
I mean, what you're supposed to do is form a circle. And then say stuff like ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. That part's an optional, but it happens sometimes.
It's intriguing.
Put one mech in, you take one mech out.
I mean, you're about to take a mech out. We'll see how well it works. English, what's going on?
I'm Englishmudkip, and this has been, well, it's my first experience with the clans. But not with this type of game entirely. But yeah, it's been a good experience, just even though short. You can find me on AP's Discord and as well as Twitter and Twitch at Englishmudkip. And if you ever want to communicate me on Discord, on the Discord, again at Englishmudkip. But I stream retro games as well as more horror related games like Dead Space, and more sci-fi related stuff.
I don't know,
as well.
Dark Souls seems like a horror game to me.
If you play on very, very low render distance and turn your just go freaking all out modded with freaking dark fog and everything, yeah, it gets really scary. unless you know the places like your back of the hand, like most speedrunners. But yeah, I'm Englishmudkip.
All right, I'm Arthur Perkins. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. Follow, like, subscribe, YouTube, Twitter. Especially follow me on Twitter. Apparently, I had like 700 Russian bots following me for some reason, so my Twitter account has deflated. I thought people were mad because I was posting about anime, but in fact, I just had a shit ton of Russian bots following me, and my account fucking evaporated, just gone. Why are Russians following me? Why are they bots? I don't know.
Maybe they thought you were a fellow Russian.
They must have sensed that I occasionally vote conservative when they aren't acting crazy. And we're like, maybe we can convert them. That's what I got. Man, that was a shots fired, by the way. I haven't done a shots fired like that for a while. We got shows. We got shows on Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Shows all the time. So, drop by. And I think we'll be back next week. There are some people that were worried the future content's not going to be all clans all the time. I mean, unless the players want that to happen. In Season 2, they'll kind of be taking control of the unit. If they just want to go fight the clans all the time, that would be a unique choice.
Not unless we get clan tech.
I mean, the thing about salvage is you keep it. So
until it gets destroyed.
Yeah, when it gets destroyed, you have no replacements. That's the problem. That precious clan ERPPC. It's gone forever now. All right.
I'm okay with that.
Let's have a good
right.
night.
For the moment, I'm fine. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
We'll see you next week.